That's crazy. All right, it's recording. Okay. Bam. All right, so it's Manifestation Mondays with Lady CEO. So listen, they have shut the whole thing down now. We are on an executive order to stay at home, and I was just telling people what that means. So if you're out there in the world and you're feeling a little bit anxious about what's happening today, I want you to understand something, that it was coming. It was coming. It was coming, and if you were not prepared for it, you should have been. Especially if you've been watching me, because I've been preparing you for this. So in this very moment, let's just pause, right? And this may be corny, it's I don't know what, but I believe in meditation, and I believe in breathing techniques, and it's something real funky going on in the atmosphere right now that's affecting energy and technology in all of its forms, the internet and non-internet as well, okay? So I just want you to take some time and breathe in through your nose real deep. And when you're breathing in through your nose, I want you to think positive affirmations, something like love, peace, and joy. And then when you're blowing it out, I want you to blow out through your mouth, and I want you to blow all of it out from the bottom of your stomach. And when you're blowing it out, I want you to think fear, pain, doubt. Okay? All right, I'm going to say the words, but you do all the breathing. Okay? We probably do this like 3 times. All right? So breathe in through your nose. Love, peace, joy, faith. Breathe out through your mouth. Fear, pain, doubt. Again, breathe in through your nose. Love, peace, joy, faith. Breathe out through your mouth. Fear, pain, doubt. Breathe out of it out. One more time. Breathe in through your nose. Love, peace, joy. Breathe out through your mouth. Fear, pain, doubt. Alright, so I really hope that you did that. I really hope that you did that, and do that often, especially when you're when you're in a mood of anxiety or a fear or confusion. Do it then. It'll bring you a lot of peace, and it'll help you align to get your mind back together, so you can finish focusing on what you were focusing on in the moment. Okay, so but yeah, I was just talking to people over on Facebook about what's happening now, and since we all have to stay in the house unless we're going to do something productive, we're not supposed to link up with anybody. I don't think that we should anyway. I think that I think that we should be taking major precautions, even if this thing wasn't called coronavirus and it wasn't on the news and it wasn't being blown up and people weren't dying from it. I think that we should always take these things seriously. Even when my children have a common cold, when you have a common cold, I think that you should take it seriously too. Don't be sending your kids to school. So for me, I just went into full mode as if it was a typical flu or some type of stomach 24-hour virus going around. I've been carrying this thing the whole way, so I think that we should continue to do it that way. I don't think that we should go out and buy all the toilet paper. I think that we should go out and buy fruits and vegetables. I think that no one should have to tell you that these are the rules that you take to be hey lyrical. I don't think that anyone should tell you that these are the steps you need to take to not spread this virus around or to catch this virus, because we've been taught forever to how to protect ourselves and wash your hands. We've been taught that. So I'm not interested in making that the focal point. I'm interested in calming the nerves. I'm interested in educating you on what you could be doing through this time. So more than anything, I want to let you guys know that what you focus on is what's going to grow in your life. So before I had to wait some time before my other devices got together, we were talking about how let's not focus on the bad things about this virus. Okay, we got to stay at home now. You should have been staying at home. Don't be going out there. People were all out to be okay, cool. They were all at the beach and different stuff like that. And then guess what? I'm gonna make it even more real for you. To be totally honest with you, it's allergy season. So you don't know who's sick for real or who got the coronavirus, or this was a real messed up time for corona to be passing her tail through here, because everybody and their mama ready to be sniffling and coughing, and I got asthma, eczema, and allergies. Okay, listen, you might think I got the corona. So you can't, let's be realistic about this thing here. Everybody is ready to be a little bit under the weather. So the best thing that we can do is take the highest precaution. So act like everybody is sick. You understand what I'm saying? Let's move on. We ain't got time to be focusing on the bad stuff. And people dying. Say prayers, send condolences, and thank God it is not you. That's not being insensitive. That's being realistic. We have been too sensitive in the past regardless. Let's move on. We cannot keep on focusing on what's bad. The worst thing has already happened. Now you got to stay your butt at home. Regardless, unless you got somewhere to go, or unless you are essential personnel. Now you gotta stay home regardless. Cool. Let's move on. So what can we do now? First, I want to teach you about the law of creation, the spiritual law of attention, and what's that all about, right? So I want you to write down this verse that kind of goes along meditation, where you can find it in the spiritual text as well, so you won't think that Zavia just be talking and trying to tell you everything that she think. I be telling you stuff that I read and stuff that would talk to me, okay? So you can find it in Psalms 19:14, meditation. How it teaches you about what you focus on is what manifests in your life, okay? So the energy flows where attention goes, okay? So it's very important that you understand that this spiritual law ensures that the outcome manifests to the exact percentage you give your attention, okay? Attention is the focus of your thoughts, words, and actions. So that's why it's important to me to have this half full concept rather than a half empty concept. Right? Because like I said, we know all the problems that's coming along with this virus now, where we are in the last stage, and it's just gonna get worse regardless if more people get sick or if more people lose more jobs. It's gonna get worse before it get better. The better is when people go back to work. The better is when the virus has I guess passed through enough. I guess that's the better. But right now we sitting in the worst. You feel what I'm saying? Cool beans. There's nothing you could do about it. It's nothing you could do about what's happening out there in the world, but it's everything that you could do about what's happening in the inside of you. And the people that are closest to you, them people that you stuck in the house with, need you. The world can't get them what you can get them now. So let's start focusing inward. Okay, so what does that look like? Lives differ according to the expectations of the individual. People who are in similar life situations will hold a different picture of the expected outcome. Accordingly, each will create a slightly different result as each person creates their own reality. Right? You can be living in total hell, being absolutely alive in your own body, and everybody around you is in peace, joy, and love. And you yourself can be in total hell because your person, you create your reality. And the reality and the emotions that you carry within you is what you're going to pass out into the atmosphere. So it's very important that it starts inward, right? So correct your thoughts about this virus. This thing is not does not have all of this power over your life. And even if the world, you starting to realize how much power the world had over your life, then I suggest you take this opportunity to get yourself out of that. What is going to be your exit plan to financial freedom when this thing is over with? What is your exit plan? What's the plan then if you ain't like where you were? If this gave you an opportunity to say, hey, man, my whole life changed because the world stopped. I don't like that feeling. Okay, change it. What you going to do to get out of it? What are you going to do? What are you going to be doing right now to start your change in the future? Because you got to start one day. One day you got to start. Okay? All right. Now, the only thing that stops you from manifesting your dreams, your goals, and your desires is your own doubts and fears. Watch where you put your thoughts. You get in your own way. I used to do it all the time, and sometimes I still have those thoughts to get in my own way. Okay? Still do. Gotta snatch myself back, baby. I got this book for a reason, so I can always go back to it too. Okay? Alright. Now, as we travel the road of life, we are asked to pay attention to the whispers and the hints and all the signs and symbols that the universe presents to us, whether it comes through numbers, whether it's the universe speaking to you through birds, colors, I don't know. However you think the universe speaks to you through trees, plants, bugs, whatever. Everything on earth is life, and you are being spoken to besides way more than humans. Trust that, whether you want to believe it or not, okay? So it's important, if you give attention to a fear or a worry, you energize it and bring it into creation. So whatever you focus more on, like if you don't believe the universe speaks to you, right, at this moment, if you don't, I guarantee you take the next 7 days, just 7. It's 30 days to create a new habit, but I guarantee if you take the next 7 days and you sit more, you go on your bed, you can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere but in your backyard. Sit on your porch. Try me. Challenge. It's a challenge. Just start a challenge. I guarantee if you go outside and you just meditate, you sit there and your meditation is breathing in and breathing out. And you just like, life, love. You positive affirmations. And you clearing yourself. And you start talking to the butterfly plants in you. And you start acknowledging how the wind blows. And you start, you bet me on it. I bet you the universe is going to start speaking to you through the birds. You're going to have a thought and you're going to see a robin, integrity. You're going to be thinking about the person you love and you're going to see doves. Try me. Try me. I challenge you to do it. Anything that you focus your attention onto is going to be your reality. So let's not focus on the problems during this virus. Let's focus on the positives during this virus. What is it really doing, right? So picturing worst case scenarios in your mind or continually talking to others about your fears are powerful ways of drawing that fear into your life. Okay, so remember that the positive has more powerful charge than a negative anyway. And when you hold the positive in your attention, you make your dreams, your goals, and your desires come to fruition. When you hold the vision and do the necessary work, success is assured. So focus on what you want and you will get it. But be careful what you wish for because you just might get that too. It's very important, right? So that's why we got to keep it realistic. If you love that thing and you want that thing, do you really need that thing? Because if you don't, then let it go. Okay? Because you got to be careful what you wish for, y'all. Okay? But yeah, that's the law of attention. So I recommend that in this time that you don't focus on all those negatives and problems, because the worst case scenario, and I don't mean to sound insensitive, but I mean to give it to you raw, straight talk, no chaser. The worst case scenario is that you get this virus and die. That's the worst case scenario. If you do everything that you supposed to be doing, I'm talking about physically, mentally, emotionally, you got to involve the whole entire trinity. If you do all of that stuff you're supposed to be doing, even without the money flowing, how you think it's supposed to be flowing in your life, I guarantee your spirit will be rich and you will be okay after this. Okay? You got to do what the people tell you to do, and I say the people because I'm from the streets. You got to do what the law tell you to do. You feel what I'm saying? They say stay in the house, stay in the house. Unless you're essential personnel. Okay, stay out the way. That's what we say in the street. Man, I'm staying out the way. Okay, stay out the way. You ain't got nowhere to go. You want to link up with somebody? I'm trying to tell you, make sure they're not sick. I don't care who they is. I don't care if it is allergies. I don't care what it is. Don't let them come to your house if they sick. And if they not sick, I don't know. Y'all better find a way to link up in less than 9 people, and you better make sure you're not being caught not using social distancing because you at your house. All I'm saying, if you stay out the way, then people won't be worried about you anyway, and you won't have to worry about you. Stay out the way. And if you need something to do, look on the internet. We having DJ parties out here, people giving shows and stuff, celebrities doing live shows and events. I'm out here giving classes and teaching. Dr. Zoe giving classes on Zoom. And we can stay in the house. We can stay in the house. We all right. Let's not think about the problems. Let's not think about those bills right now. I'll be paying attention. I hope I'm not the only one. Lord, don't let me be the only one. But I hope I'm not the only one that's going to be paying attention to about what they're going to be doing about bills and rent and stuff like that. But right now I say don't worry about it, because if you do what you got to do, I'm telling you that the Lord will bless you. I'm telling you that ways will be made out of no way. And I know it sounds cliche, but that stuff be real. All that cliche stuff real. So just put your focus and attention on better. Just put your focus and attention on what's really, you get to link up with people that, that's in your household. You get to see how people tick and talk. And even if you're not getting along in your house, then guess what? You get to see that you don't really get along. Tell the truth. Shame the devil, okay? This ain't bad at all. Even when it look bad, it ain't bad, because you get to identify the bad. Amen? The worst thing in the world is to think something's good when it's not. So if it's not good, this gives you an opportunity to realize it's not good, and then you can see that it is going to be good when you're ready to get it gone. Listen, word. That's a word for somebody, all right? So The point of today was watch where you focus your attention. Now that you know what you know, the worst part of it is corona is still gonna be killing people. So guess what? Or making them sick. And you don't have no job to go to right now. So focus your attention on what you do have. You got a home to stay in. You on vacation right now. You got time to write your book. You got time to write music. You got time to look at people on the internet to get motivation. You got time to see if you really like the people in your house or not. You got time, and I'm serious right now. I'm not being funny. You got time, and I can't see y'all comments because it's my phone getting ready to die. But you got so much time to make so many wrong things right, or build so many new right things. Turn the TV off. You know enough. You know what to do when people sick. You know what you can't do. You turn the TV off and focus on you. Turn your life into a movie. And that's it. I'm done here. I'm gone. So it's Manifesting Mondays with Lady CEO. I hope I motivated your socks off. If you love me enough, give me a comment, a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell me how I bless your life if I do all that. Wednesday, I'm going to come back on here and give you a class on business basics. So it's a business services workshop. I typically do this at a library once a month, but can't go to the library, so I'm going to do it here. I'm going to be at home with my kids to let y'all know that it's real, okay? So just be at home with yours. So put them in a room or tell them look at it too. Kids need to stop busy because they need to pick up the slack. They some little slackers. So they can watch it too because the information, you know, is for kids too. I do the workshop at Wilder Middle School every career day, every year. So the information is for kids too. So if you're interested in finding out what you need to do in order to start a business, I'm giving away a free class Wednesday, okay? So make sure you tune in right here on my page and tell everybody everything you need to know about starting a business. All right? Business Basics 101. Then I got a Bossed Up 2.0. Then I got a Next Level Success. So stick around. This is going to be fun. Tell me what you are doing, what you are into. Give me some topics to talk more about. You need some research? Let me get some topics and I'll help you find it out. If you don't know what you're doing and you stuck and I don't know, let me know and I'll help you and we'll figure it out. If you way over there in Arizona and I'm here in Virginia and whatever we can do together, we get on face. I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We ain't thinking about what we can't do. Right? Okay. All right. Mwah. I love you.